Howdy, my name is Joseph Graham with Upshot Solutions. Our partners at the Lone Star Times said they interviewed you for their local paper and said you may be interested in growing your business. And I'm just going to explain real quick what I do. I help local businesses in the DFW and across Texas grow their online presence, generate online traffic. So when someone's looking for a painter, they're going to do two things. They're going to ask their circles say, hey, do you know any good painters? Or they're going to hop online and search for it, right? When they search for it, they can do it two ways. They can either type it in the Google bar, or they're going to ask those robots like Siri or Cortana. This is Cortana, local painter, right?
I'd
It's
be
going to look
glad
up a
to
local
help you
painter,
find
yada,
that
yada, yada.
place.
I don't have
I
this thing
need
set
your
up, but
location.
these robots are going to pull up some results. So anyone looking for a local painter, let's just say Fort Worth. Um, yeah, these are the top results that's going to show. And here's the numbers to this. These top three businesses get 70% of the traffic. Anybody in the maps, there's usually three, but this guy's paying his way in here. Okay. Anybody paying for ads, only 10% of people click on those ads. And then these are the organic listings below. 20% only call these businesses, right? And most of these are directories like Angie's List and stuff, right? So 70% of these, 70% of searchers call these top three businesses. How do you get here? How do you end up here? Right? How do you do it? Well, here are the key elements that I've practiced for the last decade. And number one is optimizing that map listing, right? You do have one. Is it optimized? It is what it is. I can't say until I'm in there, but I know there's more things that we could do on here, right? Building citations. So you have a business name right here. There's an address that you use to set this up. You can say it's this address. Then you have a phone number. Then you have a website. When you spread this on different platforms such as Facebook, Yelp, Yellow Pages, hundreds of different places, these places are going to give you a citation. Even the local chamber of commerce. Content is the words on your website. It needs to be authoritative. It needs to be relevant. So how in depth do you go when it comes to painting? Because this is a very large industry. There's different types of painting. There's interior, there's exterior, right? Going into depth with the content is what's going to make you the authoritative business, which is what these search engines want. They want to crawl your site, see how much content you're talking about, how relevant are you. You can even talk about the process, like the preparation process you do before you even paint, right? Then you want to build backlinks. And these are votes from other sites. And this is the juice, the fuel that pushes everything you have online to the front page. Anything you have with a URL, you can get a backlink to it. Okay. They have to be very authoritative and relevant, not spammy. Okay. Let me show you something. This is our tool called the heat map. And let's just say in this little area right here, I mean, Seagoville. In Seagoville, when someone is looking for a painter, and then just this area right here, you will appear, right? This is where your map listing is even set up. So yeah, you're going to appear in this town. But let's just say like somewhere else, like up in Mesquite. Up in Mesquite, when someone looks for a painter, they're going to see these top three businesses. Again, only the top three will appear in the search engines. Now let's just say house painters in Garland. Whenever somebody, this is where they rank. This is where their map listing is being shown, right? We can do this all day. I'm gonna leave this with you, but you can go all over the place and just see who is ranking where, right? Going back to yours, Crazy Painter, I guess that's how you set it up, right? This is the only places, there's like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. There's seven places where you show up first. And that's pretty much like Southwest or West Dallas, underneath Forney. Okay, so I hope this was kind of informative for you. This tool definitely helps other people. You're like, how do I start turning these green? When these start turning green, like 1, 2s, and 3s, you're gonna start getting more calls. Like, there's no question about it. You're gonna start getting more phone calls, right? I'm with Upshot Solutions LLC.com. If you have any questions, feel free to scroll through this, see some of the map listings that we've ranked, right? Here's just an example. Like, we work with foundation repair specialists, auto glass, aerial photographers, drywall. Here's one we did for drywall. We ranked two map listings in that part of town, right? Detroit. We do this all over the country.